This is Speaker's Corner. Okay.
How do you learn it?
And yes, and in Speaker's Corner you have many different speakers.
Who are you?
Okay, I am a Muslim speaker.
Who's that man?
Okay, that man, he's an atheist speaker.
Is he?
Yeah, on my right, he's an atheist speaker. Okay, so
What sort of politics is he talking today then?
anyway, good morning. How are you?
I'm alright, but he's talking about politics.
Okay, no, I won't say that, but I would say that he talks about, he's an atheist, he talks about his own, he has his own topics, he has his own agenda, he talks what he sees around as an atheist. Okay?
You're atheist, you can't convince people to believe in God who don't believe,
Yeah.
or not to believe in God, to not believe in God if they are do believe it. They either do or they don't. Finish. You don't need to talk about it.
Yeah, you see, when, being Speaker's Corner, I mean, he's been there for a few years as an atheist speaker, and the thing is, he thinks what he is doing is very important, okay? But of course, being an atheist, he doesn't believe in a God Almighty, he doesn't believe in a creator. And most of these atheists, they were originally Christians.
No, I wasn't. I was brought up, but I wasn't ever. I didn't ever believe.
Yeah, but you were born in a
Yeah, but
Christian house.
I didn't ever believe it.
Okay, right. But you were born in a Christian house.
Yes.
So, right. So your forefathers...
I taught a bathing Christian house.
Yeah.
We did Jewish law.
Yeah, okay.
A bit unusual, but anyway.
Yeah, well, the Torah, the parts of the Jewish law, the Torah is in the Bible.
And we obeyed it.
The Old Testament.
We obeyed it.
No, it is in the Bible.
I know, and we obeyed it. Christians don't. We did.
Christians don't obey the Old Testament.
We did.
You did.
We did.
When you say the Christians
whole.
don't believe or abide by the rules in the Old Testament,
They don't.
but you did.
Yes.
So when you say you did abide by the
I mean, our sect, the sect I was brought into did.
okay, and the sect you was brought up in, sir, was that one of the Christian sects?
Yes.
Okay. Would you kindly tell us which sect that was?
Seventh-day Adventist.
All right, Seventh-day Adventist. Now, there's a big difference, you see. I mean, here
I don't agree with them. You can tell you they're wrong, they'll believe you.
Yeah.
They are wrong.
well,
And hypocritical.
yeah, well, sir, there was a Seventh-day Adventist Christian speaker here in Speaker's Corner.
Poor sod, yeah.
He spoke for a few years, but
God struck him down.
but he became a Muslim in Speaker's Corner, and he took his Shahada in Speaker's Corner. A former Seventh-day Adventist Christian speaker.
Well, I won't. There's no chance.
Becoming Muslim.
No chance of being religious.
Well, it's up to you, but let me come back to the Seventh-day Adventist. Now, look, all Muslims, anywhere, everywhere, we all have one Quran, same Quran, from the beginning to the end, okay? Now, all Muslims, anywhere, everywhere,
But
when you ask them, sir, when you ask them the name of the Creator, we all know, we all say it's Allah. Allah is Arabic, it means the God.
Christians do the same. Exactly.
Now, coming back to the, okay, all Muslims, I want to make this point. All Muslims believe that the day of Jummah, Friday, is our holy day of the Muslims, you know. But amongst the Christians, there are so many differences. Here is one of them. The Muslims believe that the Friday, Jummah, is our holy day.
But it is.
Now, the Jews believe
Friday.
that their holy day is
Friday night to Saturday night.
yes, from Friday
To Saturday.
Friday
Sunset to
late
sunset.
afternoon.
No, sunset to sunset.
Yeah, okay, let me finish. Friday late afternoon, early evening to Saturday, including Saturday.
Sunset to sunset.
Up to sunset. Okay.
Number.
Now,
That's the rule.
Number
now the Christians they believe that their holy day is Sunday.
You know why?
But
Do you know what? I know why.
yeah, but
The Catholic Church moved it to Sunday from Friday to show that they want Jewish.
okay, right.
That's basically
Okay,
it.
I want to make a
No, there's no
point.
good reason.
Okay, so thank you very much for joining us. I want to make a point. So, look, the Christians,
And one is what happens when you're losing.
many of them, they believe that Sunday is their holiday. But
We
this-
didn't. We didn't. It was
Right,
Friday night,
that's what I'm
Saturday
going to
night.
speak about. So, the Seventh-day Adventist
Same as Jewish.
Christians, you
Did
mentioned,
something happen
Jewish.
on that day?
they are, as you say, same as Jewish. From Friday sunset to Saturday sunset.
Hey, that's
Okay,
24
that's their holiday.
hours.
Exactly.
Though
Depending on
they,
the time of
though
year.
they, the Seventh-day Adventists, though they hold the Bible, they carry the Bible, they preach the Bible, yet their holiday
Still trying to work
is
it out,
from
basically.
Friday
That's basically it.
sunset
It's a bit
to
like passing
Saturday
the driving
sunset.
test.
Whereas, sir, you are a Christian, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, so you, by the way, are you,
He's asking
so
if you're a
by the
Christian.
way,
Don't be lulled into conversation. You'll have an insult in
okay,
punctuate.
so by the way,
Respect for this.
so by the way, are you a Catholic or a Protestant?
He's neither, Mr.
I'm
Speaker.
speaking to you.
He's a born
I'm his
yesterday.
spokesman. He's neither.
Okay, let me put
He wants to
my
meet you
question. Let me put my question in another way.
You're a
So,
very
Where are we
naughty
supposed to have
boy.
questions?
Yes, you're a very naughty
so
boy.
being a Christian,
Yes.
do you celebrate Sunday as a holiday
Why are you looking
or
at the
Saturday?
side of your
Can I go right
face?
to the root of this?
No, just answer
No,
the
no, just answer this.
Me personally, I don't have an opinion on it. But I have a set of holy books.
You have an opinion on your
Right. You are required
Me
to believe in
personally,
my
I don't
holy
have an
books.
opinion
I'm
on
not
what does
required
that
to believe in yours.
When you say I am required to believe in your holy book.
Yes, 100%.
So, sir, let me make it.
Hey, that's
He's
weird.
a person
That
of the
guy's
book,
saying the
Mr.
same thing as this guy.
So, when you say, now this is going to end up in a debate between
In a fight.
me and you.
Fight.
Okay,
Fight.
no.
No?
We will not fight.
Well, then I'm leaving.
Okay, it's up to you.
You've got to know a name.
You are in a fighting mood and you're an atheist.
I'm not,
I'm a
sir.
Muslim. I'm not in a fighting
I'm
mood.
temporarily.
He's
You're
a
in a very
Christian.
loving mood, I can tell.
He's a
Which is even
Christian.
more scary.
He's not in a fighting mood. Okay, but
I should never be in a fight mood. I'm not in
okay,
a fight
right.
mood.
So, okay, a simple question I will ask you.
So
you want to go
I
to
wanted
hell?
to
This
know-
man, this, yeah, is
I
about
want
to
you to know-
screw,
not a speaker, he needs to
abuse.
drink
He's
and
about to
drunk.
abuse
Okay,
a
now,
young man.
Whenever he comes
an
to
old
Speaker's
young
Corner,
Yes.
whenever he comes to Speaker's Corner, he's not one of the speakers. He tries to
You're,
be,
no,
but
I've
always
seen his
Mr. Drink
game.
and
I've
drunk.
seen him.
The only difference between
I
him and
know
you,
the
Mr. Speaker, is
game.
the
brain is the worst.
I've
Once,
heard what he
once he
said.
drinks
I've
alcohol,
heard, no.
his brain stops
Alcohol, no one has
functioning.
Yeah, but he's
ever
quite
drunk
funny.
alcohol.
Okay, come back to you,
ignorant,
sir.
this
You're
guy.
not being funny at the moment, sir, and you're an atheist.
Okay,
Anyway,
I hold to you that you're required to
drink
believe in my
alcohol,
books,
you
but I'm not
die,
required
yeah?
to believe in yours.
Okay, first of all, before we turn to this,
Can we do that?
yeah, let's go back. Before
No. Can we
No,
do
no,
that?
come. It's just one point. One point.
One to one.
Be a good Christian.
Yeah, we are.
Okay.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, he's trying
So
to get you
I
on his
said,
side.
I said,
Did you say
we
ISIS?
Muslims, all Muslims believe that Friday, the day of Jummah, the day of Friday, is our holiday.
Yeah.
And I was mentioning that one of the Christian groups, one of the Christian sects, the Seventh-day Adventists, they believe that the day, their holiday is from sunset on Friday to sunset on
What are
Saturday.
you trying to get at?
Yes,
What exactly?
they carry the Bible, they preach the Bible, and they say they are Christians, okay? Seventh-day Adventists.
Are you a
Sir,
Are you a Christian?
Sir,
It's
okay,
not like
sir,
the other one.
you are a Christian.
Are you a really special
I ask you, sir,
Yeah.
as a Christian,
Yeah.
which day do you celebrate
We
as a Christian
celebrate
holiday?
Day
every
of the
day, yeah.
resurrection, which is the first day when God said, "Let there be light," and the light of the world came into the world. So
Is
the day of
that-
the resurrection? And this is what Christians have always celebrated.
Name that day, sir. Is that day a Sunday?
If I could give you the Jewish name for it, I'd give you the Jewish name for it, but I don't know what the Jewish name for Sunday would be.
Fascist.
But I don't want to fall
So
in the
it
trap
is
of saying
Sunday.
it's the sun.
Sir, make it simple. Sir,
Okay.
make it simple.
You've asked me, and I've
Is it
asked.
Sunday?
Yes, it is. Yes.
So it is.
In English.
After all that, you
Oh,
have.
you can ask him what
Thank you
day
very
it
much.
is today, you know, a little game.
Okay,
yeah.
sir, now you
Mind
raise
game,
your
yeah.
point.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Okay, thank you very much. That's very
It's
generous.
two-way traffic, all right?
Yeah.
No.
I asked,
You're welcome.
I asked this good man here. I made
this
a
Muslim.
statement.
He's good. This is
Right.
your idea.
Yeah,
of
we
good.
Muslims are good, you know,
He's
even a
good man,
Christian
he's a good
studying.
man. I said to you,
There are good
that
Muslims, but you're not
the
one of
reason
them,
I believe
right?
what I believe is because
This is not
I
a pub. It is Speaker's Corner.
because I believe
Yeah, and I'm
in the
speaking,
inspiration of a book,
nitwit.
namely the Bible. I made the claim to you that you are required to believe in my book.
Okay.
And what's your response to that?
Thank you very much.
It's not listening
So,
to me corner.
as a Christian,
Yeah.
you have just told me,
Brandy,
you have
very
just
nice. yeah.
informed me
Yeah.
that I, as a Muslim, or we Muslims, we have to believe in your Bible.
Yes, 100%.
100%. Okay.
I believe that
Let me
children are
answer
our
you,
future.
sir.
Can I give you the verse?
No,
That might
let me,
help you.
what, in your Bible?
No, in your Quran. I'll give you the verse. I'll give you the verse. There's a few of them. It says, "Oh, you who have believed,
doesn't have a Quran.
believe in
That says
Allah
Jamal
and His Messenger and the books that He sent down before. Anyone who disbelieves in Allah, His angels, and His books and His messengers,
selling
on the last
timeshare?
day has gone astray. They who follow the messenger, the prophet who cannot read or write, whom they will find described in the Torah and the Gospel, which
I
are
think
with
you all have a big
Okay, let me
Have
tell
a look
you.
at your copies.
Okay, right.
I want to see your Torah and your Gospel. You should know
about
please.
You said, and you gave us a verse from the Quran.
If you
Sir, okay,
carry
let
on
me
like this,
answer.
at least one person's going to take you
You
seriously.
said that we have to believe in your books.
According to Quran.
Is that the Bible?
he's a
No,
person of the
according
book.
to the Quran, you
Right,
do.
I understand that. I understand that.
Be he Jew or Christian, they are
Sir,
people of the book.
Can I speak?
Just say you do.
It's a
You
bit
want me
like
to say yes or no,
a
or step
club,
down?
isn't it?
Okay, let me answer.
Everyone's in a
Sir,
club.
let me answer.
What club do you not belong to?
Let me answer.
I'm not a club member.
Let me answer.
I'm not a member of anything.
You are trying to
I
tell
think that's
us
where your envy
that
stems
in
from.
our
I don't have
Quran,
any envy.
it is written
No envy,
that
no
we
jealousy.
Muslims have to believe in your Bible.
Surah
I was
4136.
Okay, let me answer you. Let me
Look
answer.
it up in your Quran.
Let me answer. Sir,
Because I could got it wrong. This
Sir.
I may be in error.
Sir, there's no error,
No
mistake
sensible
in our
questions or you're going
Quran.
to ruin this
Okay, now
it's in
this
there,
is a debate between a Muslim and a Christian. Can you wait in a queue, sir? Can you line up one by one? So you can take you on. Okay, sir, let me tell you. Now,
No, let me tell you.
we
What do you think
Muslims,
about Homer Simpson?
we
What do you
Muslims
think about homosexuality?
believe in our Quran.
I like the one out of the two.
Let me answer.
One out of the two.
In our Quran, you can pick it up in any continent, in any country.
Are you answering?
And I am answering you, or you want to answer for me?
Just a
Are
yes
you
or
going to
no
talk
is
about
all
the
I'm asking.
ball next?
Well, yes or no, step down. This
No,
is
no.
because
Do you believe in Surah
No.
4136?
No.
Could you read it out
Okay,
of your
let me-
Quran? Because I could get it wrong. I might be in error, and I don't want to be in error. So it'd be better if you could tell me.
Okay.
It's Surah
Okay, he wants me to read it.
4136.
Okay, I got nothing to
I got this
hide.
from
Sir,
YouTube, so it could be
I
right.
got nothing
have you had a
to
small
hide.
accident?
Okay, no,
follow
it's
the
there.
trail to-
Wow, this
Right there.
cognac is really good.
It's Mr. Drink and Drunk. The train leads to him.
No, it
Okay.
leads to you.
Leads him.
Anyone can see that it leads to you.
Okay, what's the surah?
Right, 4136.
You're dyslexic.
4, 1,
Just read it out.
No, he has. Okay. I was going to answer him, but this Christian gentleman, he actually wants me to open my Quran.
No, what he actually wants is you to ask him out to dinner.
So we Muslims have got nothing to hide. I've opened it up in front of you. Here I go. Here we go. It is
Are you obsessed with the
Surah
police force?
Al-Nisa.
If so, why?
The women. Surah chapter number 4, ayah, verse number
Islam likes women so long
136.
as they are
136.
Right, he's going to lay it down now.
Our Quran says,
all religions
oh you who believe.
like that.
Yes.
Allah is addressing us Muslims.
No, not on.
Oh you who believe.
Yes.
Believe in Allah,
One of them.
No.
His prophet,
Messenger,
All
yeah.
profit.
and the book that excuse me,
Does it say books or book?
can I read?
I don't know. Can you read?
Is it book or book?
Sir, can I read? Thank you very much.
What did your teacher
Use
say?
your ears while I read. You will understand. Okay?
Yeah.
Go back.
All you who believe,
Yes.
believe in Allah
Yes.
and His prophet
Allah.
and the book
Says
that
Another go. I'm sorry, I am listening.
you are a Christian. Be
No, I am.
patient.
Sorry.
Yes, be
You
patient,
asked me, I'm trying to
boy.
read.
Listen to Allah. Be patient.
All you who believe in Allah and His prophet and the book that Allah has sent down to His prophet.
Who was the
And-
publisher?
Mr. Christian, there is something called patience.
Mr. Speaker, in the time you've
I
been
am
speaking, 3 Muslims have become Christian.
That's a lie. It shows you are www.
You're highly effective, sir. But unfortunately in the wrong direction.
I am effective according to the
You're
atheist
scaring the women and
language
children,
because
Mr. Speaker.
I am a Muslim. That is why I am effective. I am effective because I am.
Did you say
speaking
that's why
correct
you're
English.
infected?
Allahu Akbar. Now,
Can you shut up and make a point?
see, that's a problem with you Christians, I have to say.
Mr. Speaker, are you available on the internet?
Can you queue up? I will be available to you when he's finished. Okay, right. Okay, right. Now, as a Christian, I will implore you.
I thought you said that you were
Please be patient. Let me read the whole verse.
I'm excited,
As you
sorry.
told me.
He says, looking at you, he gets excited.
Allahu Akbar. He will,
I'm not sure you quite understood what
I
he
know
meant.
what's going to happen.
Oh, do you?
I am going to
I'm
win
not
in the
agreeing
end.
Christian
Simple
anymore.
as that.
Yeah, because you.
Well, this guy thinks he's going to win because he's standing on a chair.
Mr. Drink
Yeah.
and drunk.
You see that?
You get
That's all this guy can do is make a personal attack. That's all he can
Sir,
do.
let me read the
What
whole
makes him think
All you who
that
believe
that
in Allah
I think he's
and
interested?
His
Yeah.
prophet and the book that Allah has sent down to His prophet and the book that He sent down. And listen to this one. And the book that He sent.
Why are you not answering
And the book
Why are you not answering the
books
student?
that He sent before. Okay. Now, excuse me. What's wrong? He asked
Are you confused?
What's wrong?
Ask a question.
Yeah. Okay. Hang on. Wait your
You have to wait your turn. I've been here since 10 o'clock this morning.
Allah.
You just turned up. Who the hell are you? Go away, you silly boy.
We Muslims are in great demand. So many people
We're
they
not
want
a bar
to ask
mitzvah,
us
you know.
questions at the same time. But the manners are one old Muslim can only speak with one person at a time.
Please, sir, one
Okay,
fool at a
this is
time.
normal.
Do you want to finish off that last?
Okay, thank you. Please, can you? Oh, right. Okay, thank you very much. Yeah, thank you very much. Very nice of you. I did
that for you.
This guy was
I'm not doing you any more favours. You're very rude.
Allah Allahu Akbar. Even atheists do ask Muslims.
Anyway,
Let me carry on.
since when do Muslims
Okay, let me carry on.
Last portion.
About the previous books,
Is there going to be a joke in this one?
and the book that he sent down before. See, you want patience. Before
It's coming.
And, okay, and he who denies Allah and his angels and his books and his prophets and the last day,
What he means is the
then he is misguided and has strayed far away in error. Now here's my answer. Okay, the Christian asked me
the plural of books.
why I
there in the end
don't
anyway. We got there in the
believe in his books.
Yeah.
He's talking about the Christian Bible. Okay, let me answer you. Now, please don't interrupt. Let me answer you.
Please
Okay,
leave the
now,
meeting while he answers you.
Ladies and
I'm ready
gentlemen,
to go anyway, but yeah. let's
as
get to the end.
Muslims, even if you go, I will stay. I implore you to stay. Ladies and gentlemen, we Muslims, our holy book is the Quran. Pick up the Quran in any continent, any country, in the hands of a Muslim, in a Muslim place of worship, in a masjid or in a public library. The Quran from the beginning to the end is one and the same. Okay, 114 surah chapters, 80,000 words, more than 320,000 letters, more than 6,000 verses, chapters.
We get the idea and move on, Mr. Speaker.
Do you believe in the books? Yes or
I've
no?
been here since the 1980s. I know how to speak. I know how to answer.
Do you believe in the books?
Now, ladies and
Do
gentlemen,
you believe in the books?
in my hand, let me answer you. Ladies and gentlemen, the Christian Bible. The Christian Bible. There is an Orthodox Christian Bible with 81 books, which the Russian people, Eastern Europeans, they use mostly. Okay? The Orthodox Christian Bible with 81 books. Then there is the Protestant Bible, the one in my hand. This Protestant Bible, it has 66 books. Sir, are you a Catholic or are you a Protestant?
Can I answer you?
The answer.
Okay, the books that he mentioned, in every one of those Bibles, the majority text is exactly the same. The few, can I just finish, please? The few books that he mentioned were called deuterocanonical. They were secondary books. They had nowhere near the same importance as the majority text. However, let's assume you're right. I don't believe in my Bible anymore. I don't believe in my Torah anymore. Let's assume you show me your Bible, you show me your Torah, we'll have a look at it, we'll have a look at mine, and if yours is the higher credential, I'll convert.
Sir,
Where are yours?
sir, I'm not forcing you to
Can we
become
just
Muslim,
sort
is
this
that-
out by
Sir,
having an
sir,
arm wrestle?
simple question, sir. I am asking you, sir, there's an Orthodox Christian Bible with 81 books. There's a Protestant, there's a Protestant Bible, and one of the, in my hand, Protestant Bible, Christian Bible, with 66 books. Sir, as a Christian, how many books in your Bible?
First of all, I need to apologise because I was getting, my blood was starting to get just warm then, so I do apologise.
No,
Okay, we'll go back. We'll go back to to answer your question.
Answer
The
the
Bibles that you just mentioned, all those Bibles share the same majority
Sir, you're not
text
answering.
and
How
always
many
have.
books in your Bible, sir, for the third or fourth time?
Does that make?
No. Tell me.
But I wanted to share this with you, and this is probably before
On the
I go.
camera, sir, answer the question for about the fifth time I'm asking you, sir, as a Christian, how many books in your Bible?
There are more books in the Catholic Bible than the later Protestant.
Right, you're a Catholic.
Because
That's
they
the answer.
weeded out some of the books to line themselves with the Masoretic.
Okay, let me ask you, sir.
Can I just come back just very before I go?
No, why you are going?
No, 'cause I've
Stay.
got to. There's lots of other people.
No.
I want to
Stay. stay. When you leave, it means you are weak. Okay?
Yeah, well,
when you leave, how can you
I want to
leave
let someone
in
else
the
have a
middle
go.
of a debate? Okay, sir,
Please,
no,
can I just
come
say-
back to your Bible.
I have said less.
See, he doesn't want me to speak about his Bible. Sir, I mentioned on. Sir, you haven't.
I said to you they share the same
Sir, let me ask, sir.
I said that the Catholic Bible
Is this the way you Christians debate? You're not allowing me a chance because I'm in a knockout stage. Okay? Simple as that. Sir, okay, sir. So you said that your Bible has 73 books, yes?
Yeah, go on.
So your Bible with 73 books is the Catholic Bible, yes? So my question now, Orthodox Christian Bible with 81 books, Catholic Christian Bible with 73 books. Which one of those two is the correct Bible?
Well, maybe I just need to say it to anyone who's listening that
Which one?
in the Bible canon,
Which one?
there is a majority text which composes the Gospels, the writings of Paul, and the books that they all share. Every one of the Bibles
Why
that you just
different
mentioned
number
have
of books,
all of
sir?
those books. But unfortunately, my good friend here doesn't
a good
understand
question,
Bible
isn't it?
history. There's such a thing as deuterocanonical books.
answer the
Look, I am. The deuterocanonical books pertain to histories and things like that. Those are the only books that there's discrepancies in,
how
because
can you-
every single Bible has shared the same majority text
Okay,
right
sir,
from the
okay.
Septuagint. Now,
You
I've
say
answered- can I ask
no,
you a
you
question?
haven't.
Oh, no,
No, look what you are doing. You haven't. Also, stay there. Sir, you should be brave as a Christian. Okay, you haven't answered my question. Why does the Orthodox Christian Bible, it has 81 books, and your Catholic Bible, it has 73 books? Which one of those
Okay.
two is the
I'm going to
correct
say, and
Bible?
I think this will be the fourth
Which one?
time I'm going to say this again, just so you've got the information there, the accurate information. Every one of those Bibles that this good man has just mentioned share the same majority text that's been in existence ever since the Septuagint,
Why the
and then
number of books is different?
ever since the earliest manuscripts. The only difference is, hang on, the only difference is there are such things called deuterocanonical books like Maccabees, etc., which even the Jews never definitively stated whether they were in or they were out. Those books have absolutely no bearing on any theological questions.
Sir.
Now, can I ask you a
Sir,
question?
no, I haven't finished. Sir.
Four times I've answered your question and you're not letting me.
Sir.
This is unfair.
No, I am trying to ask you a question. No, sir, but you say bless me. But if you are blessing me with your mouth, please listen to me. Okay. Next question. Next question. Sir, is your Bible Catholic Bible with 73 books? Or is this Protestant Bible with 66 books? Which Bible is the correct
They
Bible?
do say that the camera can never lie. I've attempted to answer this man's question 4 times. There's no theological difference. I will give you the historical thing. Have you heard of the Reformation? That's it. Basically, in the Reformation, the Protestants threw out a series of books. The Protestants, and this was 1,500 years. The Bible was the same for 1,500 years.
Okay, go on.
Can I finish up my answer? So what you will see discrepancies in books that you aren't required to believe for any theological anything.
Okay, sir.
Now, can I just say this? He's the guy on the chair. I'm trying to
I'm the
answer.
speaker. Okay, no problem.
I know.
Okay,
But I think I've answered it 4 times.
Sir.
But you're not answering the point of why some of God's word not as
Okay,
important enough.
the Reformation. Because some of God, in God's word, there is a hierarchy of importance. Okay, in the Old Testament, the most important books were the Torah, the first 5 books. They outweigh the prophets in importance. In the Christian books, the Gospels outweigh everything else. So there is a hierarchy. You can't go to the least important books and say, well, look at this sentence. This is the most important sentence to me. You have to actually go to the earliest and see that's kind of how it works. But can I say my question
No,
to you?
let me say something. Sir, you said, sir, not unfair, you were speaking now.
You've
So
asked
let
me
me
5 questions.
Sir, why are you don't have to be angry.
Again,
be patient.
the
We
camera-
are asking about your
I've
Bible.
answered
You should be
5
happy.
times
And people are
to
listening.
5
Sir,
questions.
sir, now
I'm not being allowed
Sir,
one single question, so I can't really see the point in carrying on the conversation.
Sir, talking about the Protestant, talking about the Protestant Bible, you said they threw out some of the books.
I think you were caught in the flood of your own conversation and not allowing me to respond.
Sir, okay, you will respond. Let me say, then you respond.
You've asked me 5 questions.
Okay, those are finished.
Can I ask you a question?
Sir, this is a new point. Sir,
No. Can I ask you a question?
is this how you Christian debate? Come on.
You know what? Anybody who sees the film,
Okay.
come on.
No.
I hope Bet review.
Why are you
I
off?
really did hope Bet.
You are losing the debate.
No way.
Simple
I've
as that.
answered
Of
the
course.
question,
Okay.
and you can't-
Okay. No. You're trying to stop me from speaking. Now, sir, you
Basically,
said
the initial question was
Mrs.
this.
Brewer, I missed the beginning. Could you start
I
again?
am confirming that which
Sir.
was before me in the Torah.
Sir, you said the Protestants threw out 7 books from the Bible. How can you use that word that the Protestants threw out 7 books from the Bible? I know. Sir, those 7 books which the Protestants you said threw out, I would say they left out of the Protestant Bible in the 16th century by a German by the name of Martin Luther. Okay, he took away
Thanks anyway.
a German by the name of Sir,
You want me to come back?
stay.
You're running away.
No, what's happened is I'm listening non-stop to you just talking and talking.
Right, because and then I will give you. No, you make a point,
I
and
made
then
a point
you
about
cannot
half an hour
answer
ago.
your point.
And since my one
We haven't been here an hour. We haven't been here for half an hour, sir.
Listen, call it 15 minutes. For the last 15 minutes, I've heard nothing but you asking me questions that have no bearing to my initial question.
Now,
I gave
is
you in the
asking,
first place.
sir, why are you speakers going?
Why do you
Can't
believe
a
in
person ask you a Christian question? Because you can't answer, so you don't want somebody to ask you questions. Sir, listen,
Be honest.
I am honest.
You're not being fair.
Okay, tell us.
Do you think it's fair to ask 5
Sir,
questions and not allow one back?
the Protestants took out the 7 books. Why? They
I
said
really
they
like
were
this fella.
apocryphal.
Probably the first time we've had a conversation like this.
Sir,
And
if
I
you
still
said,
love this man,
sir,
but there's not
sir,
much point in me continuing this
Excuse me,
conversation
sir, look,
if I can't ask the
using your own
question.
propaganda, I
You know,
to the camera.
because he's
Hello.
stolen
No,
the flow, and
I
he's
haven't
not allowed
stolen,
to jump
sir.
back in
I'm
his
a Muslim.
merry-go-round.
I'm not a
And
thief.
his merry-go-round
Okay?
is going faster and faster and faster.
No,
one
there's
can
no
get on it.
merry-go-round.
Let me get
In
on your
fact,
merry-go-round.
I am on the.
You're riding high on a merry-go-round.
Sir,
You won't let anyone on.
sir, is this a chair or a merry-go-round?
You're going round and round on a chair.
Sir, this is a chair. So you forgot English.
It's a chair. Are you blind?
Allahu Akbar.
Are you blind?
Okay. We should respond.
Can I just
Okay.
say,
Now,
normally I come here and the two of us have a decent conversation.
let me tell
but
you
unfortunately the crowds are here and
which
his
Bible is
attitude
true?
has changed
Orthodox
really,
Bible,
really drastically.
81 books.
That's a
Catholic
shame.
Bible, his Bible, 73 books. This Protestant Bible, 66 books. Which of these 3 type of Bibles is the correct Bible? Which one?
Have we ever had this kind of conversation?
None of them are the correct one.
Are you a
You
Christian?
don't understand Christian history.
Sir, are you a Christian?
I'll just
brought
sign
up
off.
in
Okay, look, the gentleman is coming in, so let me give him
Just
some.
simply,
I really love this guy. We never normally have these kind
you
of
love
debates,
this
and
guy
maybe we
because I'm a
should.
Muslim.
don't worry about it.
I talk to him every morning, just me and him,
Either
and we
you
talk very
debate or
respectfully.
so
why aren't you
Right.
good friends
Right.
yet?
I don't know why we're not good
Sir, let your fellow Christian a chance.
You don't understand
No.
Christian history.
All we are saying is give Christianity a chance.
No, I'm just saying, simply
Sir,
you're
okay.
confusing the number of books in the Bible because you're looking at Christian history.
Okay.
And if you look at Christian history, it's the New Testament.
Okay.
It's what you call the prophet Jesus, right? You look at his writings and they believe the difference here is to a Christian, Jesus is the Son of God. He is divine. To Islam, he is
One
simply
point at a
prophet
time.
of
I know
God.
your Bible.
I'm making a comparison.
No.
Simply a
One point at a time.
Right.
Okay.
He is simply a
Sir, let the other Christians
I'm
speak
just
now.
telling you.
You want
Look at the view. To
Can I ask
Islam-
you a question?
Yeah, but hang on a minute.
Can I? Are you
Let
letting
him
me
finish
speak?
his point.
No.
I'm adjudicating. Let him finish his point.
We don't
Sir,
need
finish your
an
point.
atheist to be our judge, okay?
I still love this guy, and he's a lovely man. God bless him.
Actually, two Christians speaking at the same time.
Oh, that's right. Now the Muslims being bullied. You're the only one with a chair, remember?
1 point at least we Muslims can afford
Please,
it.
one fool at a time.
I'll back up. I'll back up.
Okay,
He's on fire, I'm off.
Excuse me, okay. Sir,
The only man that's talking any
Christian.
sense.
I'm an agnostic.
So you're not a Christian.
So much for your powers
Are
of
you a
perception.
spokesman for Christianity? No. So somebody who doesn't believe in Christianity.
What, he can't have a valid
acting
point?
like you are the spokesman.
Hang on a second. Do you have to be religious to be informed?
Allahu Akbar. Allah is the greatest. Anyway, you don't need to teach me. I'm old enough to be your uncle. I
Yeah,
know
but
many
are you
things.
wise enough to be my uncle?
I know many things. Pardon?
Sorry, it was a slip of the tongue. I
Okay.
accidentally
I was
spoke the
trying to tell you
truth.
the difference here. That Jesus is divine to Christians.
So why don't you believe in Jesus?
Oh, hang on.
Look
He
at
doesn't believe in Jesus. That is telling
Were you
me.
always
Can you
so
imagine?
Were you some distraction in class at school?
Excuse me. Excuse, sir.
to Jews, he is just another Jew that kind of went off on a different path.
Okay, stop there.
Well, some Jews do believe he wasn't a
agree,
Sir, 1 point at a time.
one fool at a time.
Sir, no. We are human beings. We are not fools.
You speak for yourself.
That's atheist. Okay, I'm a human being. I'm telling you, the Jews are human beings. The Christians are human beings. The atheists are human beings. The whites are human beings. The blacks are human beings. The Americans are human beings.
All right, we got the
human
point.
beings.
Stop labouring it.
So stop it. We Muslims, we are great.
Right.
Who is a human? We believe is a human. Anyway, so, sir.
Well, that's very reassuring.
Sir, let me tell you, I'm a Muslim. Sir, you're telling us that you are an agnostic. Yes? So you are not a Christian. Yes?
I'm a historian. I study all history.
Oh, now you're in trouble.
you-
Someone with a bit of knowledge.
What I'm asking you is,
History is
This
a
is,
subject.
if I was you, I'd
Excuse
fold
me.
up your chair and head for the bus stop now.
Let me tell you, history. Okay, let me tell you.
So as a historian, sir,
Okay, let me tell you. He thinks he's a historian.
No!
Let me tell you, excuse me, he is. Let me tell you.
he may be qualified, unlike yourself.
Allahu Akbar. Let me tell you, I am a
this is what we call
Muslim.
in logic.
Are you a
taking the time.
qualified
I am a
Muslim?
I am a qualified
What are
Muslim.
your qualifications?
How can
Have you got a BA
unqualified
honours in
stand up
Islam?
in speaker's corner and speak? Let me tell you, sir, I'm speaking, not squeaking. You need
Speak,
to go
my
back
friend,
to school.
speak.
Learn your English. Sir, you say you are a historian. I'm good in history as well.
Oh,
In
no,
my-
you're not.
Let me tell you, I'm not boasting, I'm telling you the truth.
I bet you said the same
In-
thing in a playground to all the girls.
When I gave the examination in history,
Yeah, in Bangladesh.
CSC in this country long time ago. Did you know I got so many marks, grade 1, I did not have to study all level.
You're overcompensating for your CSC grade 5 in woodwork.
history. I know. Come back. Allahu Akbar. What did he say? I am an officer, don't worry. I passed so many. Hey, come here. You're crying over there. Have manners. Hey, we British know how to speak. We know how to debate. Are you underestimating us,
Mr.
British?
Speaker,
Okay, quiet.
why didn't
Sir,
you arrive on the
sir,
Windrush?
So, Allahu Akbar. I arrived on an aeroplane. Okay, what's Windrush?
May I come back to my point?
Okay, sir,
May I come back to my point?
Sir, you are a historian? Okay, answer
I teach it at university.
you do teach at universities. Don't worry, okay?
Don't worry.
Okay.
Does he look worried to you?
Excuse me, sir. Okay, so you teach history, yes? Now, tell us, since you have started talking for Christianity, about Christianity, while I was in engaged with a Christian in a debate. The Christian has gone, and now Christianity is going to be represented by an agnostic. How weak they are. Now, sir,
How weak who
sir,
are?
sir, you
That was
answer
a
my,
hasty conclusion. Is
sir,
what it's called.
you answer my question. The Protestants.
You want some help with your question?
The Protestants, they took out 7 books from the Bible. Why? They said they were apocrypha, unreliable. Is that true?
Most probably, yes.
You said you are a historian, now you're saying most probably.
Depends on what
So
who
you are
talk
not sure?
to. Depends on who you talk to.
Depends on your
He said
source.
He said most probably. Sir, when you say most probably, does that mean you are sure?
No, he's talking about Carlsberg, probably.
All right, what version of the Bible are you holding?
What version?
What version are you holding?
And are you a historian?
No, what version are you holding?
Okay, since you are a highly educated person, sir, in my hand, tell me which Bible is.
I gotta get my glasses.
The New Testament.
Okay, let me tell you. New International Version, NIV.
All right. Do you know the King James version?
No, tell me.
No, I'm asking you 'cause I'm
is
gonna tell
this
you.
He's
Catholic
asking you
or-
a question.
Excuse,
Do you
I am
know-
asking him
No,
questions.
but he's asking
telling
you a
us
question.
He's asking me.
He's the
Okay,
historian.
okay.
You're just the man with a chair.
That's why I didn't know that which Bible is this one. Protestant Bible.
It's a modern version with modern English in it.
Okay, is it a Catholic Bible?
Can you make a point?
Is it? Yeah, I'm speaking English. I'm not speaking Chinese, okay?
You might as well be Chinese, okay?
You're still debating the issue of the number of books.
Allahu Akbar!
All right, we've got the idea. Carry on.
Okay. Allahu Akbar!
We heard you the
Allah is
first
the greatest.
18
Okay.
times.
Okay, Tommy Robinson is not the greatest. Okay. Brother. Okay. Sir. Is it true that you were born in a Christian house? So you were born in a Christian house.
Don't try and play your race card.
And now you are a historian. You
I
have
criticize
left
Scientology
Christianity. Yes?
I look at it in an agnostic way.
Sir, you have left Christianity. Yes?
I'm not like that guy there. No, you're right. I will agree.
Answer my question, sir.
Yes.
Since you came forward,
several questions for you.
when we were speaking, you came forward. Now face the music.
Quite offensive, aren't you?
Sir, now you answer. Sir, so you were born in a Christian
You've not
house,
given me
yes?
one iota of evidence
Yeah, we
for how
went
he's racist.
through this already. We're begging the question.
Okay, so you
Race.
left
Like
Christianity,
Scientology is
yes?
not a race.
I said
I
I'm
could
an
spend my entire living life
So you left
criticizing
Christianity, yes?
Scientology. Wouldn't make me racist.
Say yes.
Yes? So that
Sad
means
and lazy to play
you
your racist
left
card.
Christianity, and yet you stand in Speaker's Corner trying to defend
Real
Christianity.
racism happens.
No.
He didn't defend Christianity. He made a
I'm
point.
talking about history.
You weren't listening.
Not the belief in faith.
Okay.
It's the history of the religion.
Okay, is this Orthodox Bible? Is this Catholic Bible?
Protestant modern Bible. Let me ask you.
Okay.
You understand that there's a King James version of the Bible, right?
Yeah, King James Version.
That Bible was created to merge two churches together on the order of King James of this country. As you can tell by my accent, I'm not from Britain.
No, I know you're an American.
Right.
Don't worry. I know the Bible. I
I'm
read the
telling you
Bible.
is that
Okay. This is the King. Let me tell you what the King James version is.
Yeah. It's a political document.
Okay. So, the King James version of the Bible.
Meaningless.
Hey, Steve, why don't you go somewhere else and speak? What's wrong with you? There are other people speaking.
Because
You
you're
can't
sexually
speak.
magnetic.
Allahu Akbar, no manners.
How come you're on first
This is
name
all
terms?
Speaker's corner.
Mr.
Look at the
Speaker,
manners.
how are you on
Look
first
at the
name terms
manners
with your
of an
husband?
atheist.
Mass
Okay,
racist face.
sir, look, this is the
Going on.
King James's version.
We're not listening.
And
We're not. I'm sorry.
but why are you here? What a lie. You like to
I
listen
thought we were going to have a
Anyway,
picnic at 3 o'clock.
Okay, the gentleman mentioned the Catholic Bible, the King James's version of the Bible. Now,
You want to
sir,
bring up Jimmy Savile? Is that somehow
in the
relevant?
Jehovah's Witness newspaper magazine, Awake magazine,
Girls, they are the
Published
victims of this mass rape
on
across the
8th
country.
September
Every single town and city that has a significant
1957.
They're all coming out. You don't like that, do you?
In the Jehovah's Witness Christian magazine, Awake magazine, published on 8 September
Jimmy Savile wasn't a racist
1957.
Lefties love telling us how racist race
It is written by the Christians themselves. They say,
Jimmy Savile was not a racist.
recently
Neither was Gary Glitter.
a young man purchased a King James version of the Bible.
I don't think you're looking at any facts when it comes to Tommy Robinson.
And it says in the early 1720s, as early as 1720
Roughly when you were born, Mr. Speaker.
there were
So let's just keep pushing it all under the carpet.
more than 20,000 mistakes in the King James version in the year 1720 AD. And in the same Awake magazine, it says, now, today,
Jeremy Corbyn threw her out.
in 1720 they said more than 20,000 mistakes. Now they say in the 20th century, 21st century, they say now in the same King James's version of the Bible, there are more than more than 50,000 mistakes.
And your point is?
So the Christians
Certainly agree with you.
admit in their own magazines. Now my question as a Muslim is,
But Jehovah's Witnesses are not the majority of the
how
world
can
church.
we Muslims, how can any Jew, how can any Christian, how can anyone with the right frame of mind believe in a book which has more than 50,000 mistakes?
I don't know, Mr. Speaker.
You know
but I've got a
why?
feeling
You
you're about
know
to
why?
tell us.
Because the Christians might have made a mistake.
Yeah, possibly.
They might be a mistake, but we are Muslims. We are not a mistake.
No, you're not.
And as Muslims,
Sunni
we
versus
do
Shia,
not
huh?
want a mistake.
Assassins. We should talk about all those different groups, Sunni and Shia. What the hell are they arguing about?
All right. And
What
you're
are they
American,
arguing
yes?
about? A mistake because they're interpreting things
Mr.
differently?
American, why did you fight in your civil war?
When he loaned
That was
Why
over
did you have
slavery.
two groups?
That was over slavery
Over
and
slavery.
states' rights.
But you Americans fought each other, yes?
Sure.
You killed each other, yes?
Sure.
Why don't you put your own house in order before you point your fingers and
You want to talk about Islam versus Islam?
Okay.
How about a war in 1980 to 88
Okay,
between
tell me.
Iran and Iraq, both Islamic countries?
Allah
They
Akbar.
killed each other over what?
Were you there? Were you
Not
there?
us.
No.
Not us.
He
We
talks
weren't
about Iraq. Sir, were you
You
there?
weren't there.
You were there.
Oh, no. Iran
you
versus
were there.
Iraq,
He doesn't know.
they're fighting a war against each other too.
Allahu Akbar. Why were you
Islamic
there in
states.
First World War?
You know
why were you there in First World War? Who were you fighting?
Who were we fighting in First World War?
Against German
Germans.
Christians. Christian Americans against German Christians. Why did you fight? Why did you kill
Now
each
you've
other?
gone totally off the
Okay,
topic.
my question, sir, in the Second World War, when you Americans entered the war, why were you fighting the Christian Germans?
Because
Why?
they sunk our ships.
They sunk
They
our ships.
killed our people.
It was the Japanese who
No,
sunk your
wrong
ship, not
war.
the Germans.
Wrong war.
No. Also,
We're not talking about Pearl Harbor. You're talking about World War I.
Yeah, Pearl.
They sunk
Second
our
World War.
ships. You ever heard of the Lusitania?
Allah, Lusitania. I know.
Yeah.
I
Okay,
know
it's not a
that.
Muslim ship.
He was on that
You
ship.
might be
sir.
They sunk our